impossible because I am the nature boy. I'll serve you, Hogan, on a silver platter as God is my witness. And if God talking to God, I'll serve him.
I can't believe this. Ric Flair, he's using Hulk Hogan to get a match with Sting. Oh, I wonder what Hogan thinks of this.
Yeah, one answer now. Do the stinger. Give me the stinger answer. Give me the best of Sting. No. Don't be kicking my ass now. Just say yes or no.
Let me just ask these people. What do you think? You smell like garlic, Rick. But I want the match. I accept your offer.
Wow. Think about this. The two icons, Ric Flair and Sting, they're going to go head-to-head. And if Ric Flair wins, Sting leaves wrestling forever. But if Sting wins, Flair promises he's going to serve up Hogan on a silver platter. That's the definition of high stakes.
Impact Wrestling is brought to you by 5-Hour Energy. 5-Hour
in this special twin pack with over 6 hours of footage. It's TNA uncut like you've never seen before. The stars.
It's showtime.
The feuds.
Karen's gone. Dead.
You think I'm playing?
The championship matches.
We're wrestlers. We're fighters. We're champions.
TNA Home Video presents Sacrifice and Slammiversary. Available this Tuesday at Shop TNA and major DVD retailers.
Hey, Howard, the Hulkamania.
What in the hell is wrong with you, Flair? Where have you been? What in the hell are you doing? Flair! Flair!
Hello? What is wrong with you?
Are you on goofball pills or something?
What are you talking about?
Get your ass in here.
You mad about what I said to Sting?
Do you understand what's going on out there?
Oh, God, where's the love?
No.
I got Sting covered. I own that little punk. I'm 1,501 against him, maybe 1,502. What are the chances of him beating me? Jesus, we could stop for a minute. I haven't seen you in 2 months. Where's the love? Where's the love? Calm down. We're the two greatest wrestlers ever lived.
He should be dead. He shouldn't be breathing right now. Do you realize I unloaded on him with everything I had? I stood over him and I crucified him in the center of the ring. He should be dead. Do you understand?
Well, maybe he's a cat with 9 lives, but he ain't got 10. I'll take the 10th. Now, calm down. Jesus.
No,
Where are we going tonight?
No.
I haven't seen you in 2 months. Where are we going tonight, man?
Let me tell you.
Calm down. We'll just have a beer, talk about it. I'll drink some red wine. I'll calm you down. I own Sting. In this business, you got some guys' numbers, and some numbers you got some guys' numbers you don't have. I got Sting's number. You see him out there? He's shaking like a rat.
Shut up, Rick.
Oh, man.
Shut up.
I can't take this.
No, listen.
No wonder
Just
2 months off.
listen.
I love you. Trust me. No, I'm going to go.
No.
I don't.
No, come here. You can't leave.
I'm going out
Listen.
here with a lot
Do you
of love
realize?
for you. I'm leaving here
No, stop.
with a lot of love for you.
Stop. Do you realize I'm done with him? You cannot.
You are done with him. I'm telling you. Do you not hear what I said? If I beat you, you're gone. California, Texas, he's gone. Nature Boy, I will kick his ass.
Well, let me tell you something.
Look at the sheep. Look at them.
Okay.
Holy shit, I'm ready to go.
Okay. You need to round up all the troops. You need to make sure he doesn't breathe another breath after tonight.
I'll circle the wagons. I'll get all the boys. I've been gone for 2 months. Give me a night out.
Let me tell you
I'll
something.
have Miles tonight at the bar. We'll get a plan.
Let me tell you
I'll
about the
call you
plan.
on the cell phone. Same number?
You don't want a problem with me, Rick.
No, I don't.
You don't want a problem with me.
I don't.
Because I will never wrestle that man.
I love this business. I just want to have a good time. Please, I love you. Calm down. I love you. I got Sting. Don't worry. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Jesus.
Well, last week, the Bound for Glory series continued in my home state of New York. It was another massive weekend for TNA as we got one step closer to our Final Four at No Surrender.
I don't know what's better.
getting the 7 points or beating Devon. Big toss-up here. And do you see how I beat him? Clean. Right in the middle of the ring. Right in the middle. That's the way you do it.
And here's a look at the Bound for Glory Series leaderboard. We've got 3 more weeks of competition. Who's going to make it to the Final 4 at No Surrender? Coming up next, it's another Bound for Glory Series match. Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner goes one-on-one with Devon.
I told everybody that I was coming here to win this, and I meant every word I said. Right now, I'm going to Bound for Glory in Philadelphia. Don't get in my way if you know what's good for you. Testify.
While Immortals Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner awaits the introduction of his opponent in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined at this time by the Bound for Glory Series analyst, the Blueprint, Matt Morgan, and with the top 4 meeting at No Surrender on September the 11th, picking up points in the Bound for Glory Series has never been more important.
And his opponent from New York, Devon.
Matt Morgan, wins and losses. They've been important in this Bound for Glory Series from the outset, but now it becomes magnified. Each passing week, we approach No Surrender when only the top 4 will compete in 2 singles matches to see who gets that World Heavyweight Championship title match at Bound for Glory.
You know, Mike, we've seen a lot of the guys either step up under this huge magnifying glass, and we've seen other guys completely lose it. And we've seen others like myself get injured. This is the most physical, most brutal tournament I've ever seen in wrestling since I've started. And we have someone like Scott Steiner. He's a former world champion. He knows what it takes to be he's been in the promise. Oh, here he is right now. He's jump-starting right now.
He's not wasting no time.
No, he is not.
Devon, you know what? He's a street guy. He's ready to go at all times, too. And we saw moments ago, Devon's sons, Terrence and Terrell, in the front row supporting Devon.
Devon's in great shape. He was telling me before the show, he's dropped 60 pounds.
He looks great, definitely.
Watch this quick pin attempt for a 2 count on Steiner by Devon, who is tied for 4th at this point in the Bound for Glory Series with 33 points. He's one of those guys, like you said, Matt Morgan, that's really stepped it up.
You know, everybody in this tournament is trying to do what they can to step it up. I mean, why wouldn't they? This is the world title we're talking about, Mike. This is everything right there.
Well, that's what it's all about. I mean, we've touched on that for the past several weeks. Look, the World Heavyweight Championship is the Holy Grail.
Yes.
And if you do not want the Holy Grail, you do not belong here.
100% right, Taz. That's exactly why we're seeing certain guys step up and others buckling under the pressure.
Steiner going to use the ropes for leverage and got the pin and got the win.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
One of the oldest tricks in the book.
Yep. Again, a former world champion, though, Taz.
Steiner!
7-point pickup for Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner with the pinfall victory over Devon, and maybe equally as important, it deprives Devon of getting either the 7 or 10 points that he really needed at this point to keep moving up from the 4 position.
Oh, wait a minute. Samoa Joe and Devon has no clue Joe's behind him. Oh, my God. What the hell?
Taz, looks like we're seeing Joe deliver on his promise from last week.
Well, exactly.
If he's not going to win this tournament, nobody is apparently.
Well, Samoa Joe acting in a role of a spoiler, per se, and got a nice knee bar on there, an ankle bar, and Devon, things went from bad to worse for him. He got screwed in this match. His kids and his wife are there watching this. Oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this, kid.
Devon's sons, Terrence and Terrell, almost as if they were looking around waiting for the Pope to come into the ring to help their dad. But Joe's been so frustrated as of late because of his standing at the bottom of the Bound for Glory series. And there's D'Angelo Dinero right in the face of Samoa Joe.
You know what? Why didn't Joe show this fire in the tournament? How about he win some matches in the tournament, show how much a championship needs to him then? Not after he loses, complaining. Look at him. You know what? I had a lot of respect for Joe. I did.
Well, the Pope came out here and got in Joe's face. And we've seen it for weeks, how the Pope has been kind of being a mentor to Devon's sons. And Devon had to trust the Pope, but that was a good thing Pope came out here because things could have really went really bad for Terrence and Terrell, Devon's sons.
Samoa Joe may not make an impact in the Bound for Glory series in the point standings, but he sure is in his own way. Up next on Impact Wrestling, it's the rebirth of the X Division, as rankings and the #1 contender will be determined in an 8-man gauntlet match.
This Saturday, live on MTV2.
Don't act surprised. Don't act surprised. I told you all. I told everybody what I would do. I said I would hurt people. I said I would take heads, and that's what I did. You see, you played a game. You wanted me to play your game. Well, I'm done playing your game. You see, where I come from, we change the game. We do things our way. We run. We don't get run. And Devon, I'm sorry, but you're the first. You're the first of many. If I can't win this tournament, if you decide this to take me down, no, I take everybody down. I collect knees, I collect scalps, I collect arms, and I will not stop until the Bound for Glory series is no more. You see, I'm a problem that you can't solve. You brought this on yourself. I told you once, I said, do not mess with me. Don't play with me. Don't! Poke the tiger in his cage. Well, you did. And guess what? You'll do nothing about it. I will continue to do this, because none of you have the balls to fire me. Yeah, I said it. Let's face it. There's a storm in pro wrestling, and you don't want to add the thunder to it. So that's why I'm Samoa Joe. And by God, I'm just getting started.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our 8-man X Division gauntlet that will not only determine the rankings, but also the #1 contender for the X Division champion, Brian Kendrick. And let's identify the 8 competitors, starting with one half of the Motor City Machine Guns tag team. It's Alex Shelley. There is Anthony Nese, competitor #2. #3, it's another former X Division champion in Kid Cash. One of the new young guns here in the X Division. It's Robbie E, accompanied by Cookie. Next, from the Philippines, Sima Ion. From Katy, Texas, Jesse Sorensen. From the UK, Mark Haskins. On his own time, the man with the win-at-all-costs attitude, Austin Aries.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a #1 contenders gauntlet for the X Division Championship. Your first contender is Alex Shelley. And his opponent, Mark Haskins.
This X Division gauntlet will start out one-on-one. When there's a pin or a submission, the winner stays. The loser leaves. The loser's replaced by a fresh opponent. So the later you enter, the better your odds. We heard it from Eric Bischoff last week. This all a part of the increased emphasis on the X Division here in Impact Wrestling. And when it comes to the rankings, obviously the winner, the final survivor, will be the #1 contender to Brian Kendrick. But the wrestler who is eliminated first out will be #8 in the rankings, second out #7, and so forth.
Those chops are nasty by Alex Shelley.
Wow!
Oh, look at that forearm shiver right across the face. Alex Shelley, he wants to win this bad boy and become the #1 contender.